Excuse me. Oh,
wait. Hey, do you need a hand with that?
no, I got it. I'm all good.
Are you sure?
No,
it's gonna fall.
I got
You dumb bitch. Hello, listeners. It's me, Lucy-Furr, and right beside me is Nery. Well, across from me is Nery.
Howdy do.
Howdy do.
How you doing?
I'm doing all right. How are you?
Yeah, I'm okay.
Good.
Still not complaining, so you know. That's
Good,
something.
because no one's gonna
No one
listen.
gives a shit.
No one gives a damn. So, still raining.
Oh my god.
It's just not stopping.
I think it's depressing me a little bit.
Really?
A little. Like I like
Is
the
that
rain.
why you won't let me go home?
Yeah,
You're like,
that's why you've been here for
Stay.
2 weeks.
Yeah.
No, I think it's not getting to me, but I'm like, I think it's getting to my pets, and I think that's getting to me because they're just shitting everywhere.
You need some vitamin D. The sun.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's right. Sorry. Yeah, I was just nodding.
Huh?
No, I like winter. I like winter more than summer.
Oof.
But yeah, it needs to slow down. Like, give me a couple of days so I can at least mow the lawn, and then you can rain all you
and
want.
then let me have a nicely mowed lawn, and then
rain,
it rain
and then let
more.
it grow again. I don't care.
Yep.
I just want we got our smaller dog. I want to say
A few weeks.
3 weeks ago.
Yeah.
He has not seen short grass since we've got him. Like,
He's like, man, these people are lazy as fuck.
yeah, like he doesn't even try to go. Like, remember the first few
Does
times?
that mean he doesn't like know what cut grass is?
I don't know. Well,
How fresh is it?
it depends. Like, so he's 10 to 11 weeks now, and we've had him for, like I said, about 3 weeks. And he was in the shop.
Yeah.
Here. I don't know how long for, but he was the last one left.
Man, let your puppy touch grass.
I put him, like, he has touched grass, and
like, ew.
he was walking on it and stuff, but now it's because he's a low rider, he's a low boy.
It's just a little low boy.
It rubs on like his tummy, and it rubs on like his butt when he squats and stuff.
Oh.
So, and plus, none of my dogs like the rain, so they just poop on the concrete under the pergola.
Fair. That's sad.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
I get that.
yeah.
Rain is stupid sometimes. I
And I'm
love
just-
it. I'm the opposite. I'm like, I'm thriving. Everything is great. I hope this is the next great flood.
Yeah, I like it too, but it's just been going on
A
for
bit too
forever.
much. Yeah. See, I don't have to worry about babies pooping on the floor.
Yeah, that's a fair point. I mean, you got
It's just me pooping on the floor. I'm
that's
not
just,
good in captivity.
that's fair. Yeah, but you know, it is what it is. I guess it'll pass. It'll pass when it passes.
Weather chat. What a boring intro.
I know.
It's fine. It was bound to happen. We're just crossing weather chat off our
We're
list.
crossing weather chat. Yeah, can't all be machine guns and rainbows. I don't know.
Machine guns and rainbows. That sums up this podcast.
That's a good
Put it
name
in
for a
the
band.
description. Chainsaws and rainbows.
Chainsaws and rainbows,
Yeah.
not machine guns and rainbows.
Oh, machine guns are a bit more. Yeah, machine guns and rainbows.
Although chainsaws are a bit more accepted than machine guns.
I mean, that's true. We're veering away from guns.
That's true.
But isn't a chainsaw like an ultimate knife? Like, have you ever not heard of never bring a chainsaw to a knife fight?
No, but
You gonna
I
fuck
do
with
now.
me if I got chainsaw?
That's true. If you had a chainsaw and I had a knife, and you're running at me with a chainsaw, because if you have a chainsaw, you got to
Yep.
run at someone. You can't just approach someone slowly.
Yeah.
I would probably throw my knife away and run.
Nah, see, I would prefer the knife.
Would you?
Yep, because fun fact, you can't chainsaw a body because the flesh gums up the machine. So the chainsaw would actually stop after it started to cut you.
But if someone comes down from the top down,
Yep, it would only cut you for X amount until it gums
slows
up.
down.
Yep.
But you'd probably be dead.
No.
You don't think so?
You couldn't push it hard enough. The whole point of cutting
What
a
if you
tree
went
is you're not
between the legs
pushing.
up, though?
Well, that's a bit more fatal, isn't it?
I would say so. I don't know. I just feel like, couldn't you go through someone?
If you pushed it forward, maybe, but it wouldn't go deep enough. It would gum up too quickly.
Yeah, I
it
guess
would
it's got
break
bones.
the top bits of skin.
It's got bones and shit to
Yeah.
go through too. And the
Chainsaws
knife
are
is a quick
stupid.
like.
Whereas me with my knife, Nery, you're already dead. You're trying to start the chainsaw.
That's true.
And I'm
That's
just
a fair point.
stabbing you.
If it's an old chainsaw and I'm like pulling it, you know, like you see.
Oh, I need to pump the button and
Yeah.
put fuel
like
in
when you
it.
see like old lawnmowers and these people just fucking yanking it.
That was literally me until we got someone to pay to do
Yeah.
our lawns. I can't with lawn mowing.
You know
It
what
scares me.
You know what I saw recently?
What?
I saw this lawnmower and it wasn't a ride-on. It must have been like the model just before the ride-on.
Mm-hmm.
But it had like headlights on it.
Do people mow at nighttime?
I don't know, or like I don't know, because if I was sitting at my house, right, and let's say it gets dark here pretty early now. Let's say it's like 7. Like it's fully dark. It's 7 o'clock. If I had someone start the lawnmower at 7 o'clock, I'd be pretty fucking pissed.
My neighbors.
Do they really?
Yeah, Sunday morning, 7
Oh,
o'clock.
7 in the morning, yeah. My dad used to do
Oh,
that.
7 at
But I
night.
meant 7 at night.
Yeah. But also, think about it. It's cooler.
That's
People
true.
aren't walking past and staring at you while you're trying to mow your lawn. Everyone mows their lawn. Why is there so much judgment around it?
I don't know.
You do you ever feel embarrassed about going out and mowing your lawn? Like, oh, people are looking at me?
Yeah, maybe.
I do.
yeah.
Fuck off.
Yeah.
Everyone has a lawn
Everyone
to
has
mow.
to mow the lawn.
Like, what about that? I've got fucking, I don't know what you would call it, Mandela effect
Yeah.
paradox thing for you
Okay.
before we even get into it. Have you ever seen your neighbors bringing groceries in from their car?
No, but I don't really pay attention to my neighbors.
No, exactly. I haven't. No one I know has.
Yeah, that's a fair point.
It's just the Matrix. It's just the Matrix.
There's so many people at the shops, but you never see your neighbors put their shopping away. That's a fair point.
Right? It's weird. I need to go to the shops and we need to follow someone all the way home to completion.
Just to watch it.
And then watch them get
You
the
think they just glitch
groceries.
inside?
Yeah. Yeah. Like
I wish I could glitch inside.
The car pulls into the driveway and the car just glitches into the garage.
I have seen people pull into the garage.
But they're groceries now.
But not their groceries,
That's
yeah.
the focus here.
Now I'm trying to think. That's all I can think about now. So you haven't either?
No. And I think it's odd. Like, I've talked to my neighbors. I know that they're there.
Oh yeah.
But that's when it's pended enough for me to have an interaction with them.
Yeah, I live on a corner, so I really have one neighbor, and he doesn't speak any English.
Huh.
I know that because I've knocked on his door once, and because we have like a hedge type situation,
Yep.
which is actually on his side. He should technically pay for the whole trimming.
Oof.
But I said to him, "Hey man, can we trim this? We'll pay half each." And he was like, "Yes." And I was like, "Yeah." He's like, "Yes." And I'm like, "You understand what I'm saying?" He goes, "Yes." And I'm like, "All right." I said, "It might be like $200-300. He's like, "Yes." And I'm like, "You have fucking no idea what I'm saying."
When I moved into my house, my old Italian neighbor literally gestures me over.
Oh no.
I'm like about to start unloading boxes to take into my house.
So you just moved in.
Yeah, we're just moving in. And he gestures me over. I walk over. I'm like, oh, hey. He's like, hello. I don't want to have to interact with you. You don't want to interact with me. So keep the noise down and we don't need to talk at all. You keep everything tidy. I stay out of your way. And I'm like, cool, man. Just don't talk to me again because this is weird now.
Yeah. Thanks for being a
But
dick, I guess.
I also live on a corner. So like, well, no. And then the house on the other side of us is a holiday house that they stay in like 8 weeks a year.
Oh, awesome.
So,
Yeah.
But yeah, what an odd interaction.
Yeah.
I'm like, huh.
That is odd. Like,
You're
don't
letting me not have to socially interact with you?
Awesome.
Perf.
He probably doesn't interact with anybody either. He's
He
probably-
owns a restaurant.
Oh.
Yeah, a pizzeria. Is that a restaurant?
Yeah. Or do they just do like takeaway? Or do they do actual?
Oh, I don't know if they do eating, but
Is
their
it-
pizzas are fucking good.
That potato baked pizza is.
Fuck, man. I
good.
never knew that was even legal.
When I lived in Melbourne, and I've never seen it anywhere else. I've never seen it here. I've tried to recreate it, and I haven't been able to. There's a spaghetti bolognese pizza you can get.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Like I've tried to recreate because I've had bolognese pizza, but it's just like minced meat and sauce.
That's interesting.
But spaghetti bolognese pizza is like crispy spaghetti with the whole bolognese. Oh man.
I'll tell you what, food, I would, my last meal would be, I would do anything for this meal.
KFC.
No.
just kidding. You know, it was somebody's last meal. What a fucking waste of a last meal.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure that was like Gacy's or something.
Yeah, probably.
We should stay on track, but that's just reminded me, the Speedway.
Yeah.
I went as a child because my uncle was an ambulance man.
Oh, yep.
And there was a instance where one of the cars was T-boned because they're just like live Dodgem cars. There was this young girl riding, I think it was the Minnie car, Minnie Mouse. She got hit and her arm slipped into the steering wheel and she kept getting pushed and the steering wheel kept spinning. When she got to the ambulance, her arm was a twisty, like a chip.
Oh, sweet Jesus.
We probably met.
Children.
So, wait, hold on. Whether you two met or not, is this a destruction derby?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Holy fuck.
Like there should be monster trucks, but we're a poor town.
Yeah. Yeah, but destruction derby is a thing. Mainly in poor ass backwoods, Bengalingding towns.
Like King Curtis in America.
What's King Curtis?
I love chicken nuggets.
I don't know what
Chicken nuggets is like my family. Wife swap. That's a whole different.
That's a whole different thing.
Yeah.
But I would like to see one day. But you know what I really like to see? You know the roller skating one? Like a bunch of... It's mainly...
Figure skating?
No.
Oh.
That
looks
awesome.
intense. I love it. I know a few people who do roller derby. Like I know a guy in Canberra who does it.
Do you?
And is like, I think I'm going to try this. And now he's like doing it every weekend professionally.
I feel like it would be so painful.
Cool.
But it looks awesome.
And he's like all bulked out and shit. I'm like, whoa.
Nice. I guess you would have to be pretty fucking like not
Hefty.
like bulked out, but you'd have to be
Hefty
steady.
as fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sturdy.
Sturdy, yeah. I remember like seeing I think it was a documentary or movie or something about like a girls' league.
Yeah.
It was nuts. I was like, these
Like
chicks are
Elliot
beating
Page
the
was in a movie about it, weren't they?
Maybe that's what
Was
I'm
he?
thinking of.
Yeah.
Maybe that's what I'm thinking of.
Yeah.
Whiplash. Whiplash?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. With Elliot Page.
Whip It.
Whip It.
Yeah. What the hell is whiplash?
I don't know.
Something you get from your seatbelt.
Have you ever had whiplash or been in a car accident?
No, I have not.
Wow.
I am a good driver.
Wow. That's crazy.
Have you?
I have. Actually, I've been into two car accidents with our resident psychopath, Andy.
Really?
Yeah.
Andy makes a comeback.
Andy makes another comeback.
With that, we should probably get into your story.
Well, that's actually where I was headed.
Oh.
Bruh. I am going to tell two very spoopy stories about when Andy tried to kill me twice.
Okay.
Once was that accident and once is questioning.
I think Andy just has it in for you at this point.
I think Andy does. But first instance, Andy and I are driving on a rainy day. We just got the fresh baby kitten back from the vet. He had that little snip.
Okay.
And got his boys taken out. Yep. So we're driving back and we stop at a roundabout and she slides forward into the back of a giant four-wheel drive. The whole car shakes. The cat flings off the back seat onto the ground and is just looking up for dear life.
Okay, so it's still alive.
The cat's fine. Okay. We're all fine. But she totaled her car. The whole front end was all caved in. And no one was injured. It was fine. That was just a little one. The guy was really chill. He's like, oh my God, are you okay? The roads are slippery.
Did anything happen to his ute? Not that it matters.
No, the tow ball. It was just the tow ball just crumpled the whole car. She didn't even touch his car.
Okay.
So it was kind of lucky. But this poor cat would have been like, fuck, man, what the hell? Where are my balls? What's going on?
I'm upside down. What the hell?
What the hell? Yeah, so that's the first one. And then the second time, Andy and I were going for a drive in the early morning. We were going to meet some friends camping. And as we were, I can't even remember what road it was, but as we're coming around a bend, Andy slipped out, overcorrected, slipped into the oncoming lane, almost went head on with a person.
Oh my God.
And then slipped off again. We flung off the side of the road, got air, and smashed into this fat fucking tree.
Oh, Jesus.
It hit probably half a foot behind Andy's seat, caving the whole side of the car in. Every window exploded.
Yeah.
It was horrifying. And we both sat there in silence and the car just came to a stop. And we just look at each other. She's freaking out and like hitting my arm because I was drinking a big bottle of apple blackcurrant juice.
Yeah.
And I dropped it onto the thing and it was glugging everywhere. And she saw red liquid and thought I was bleeding everywhere.
Yeah.
But it was just juice. I was fine for now.
Oh, Jesus.
Then we sit there and we just look at each other and we just hysterically burst out in laughter. It was so scary. We both just panicked.
Yeah.
And then the first responder, this guy runs from his car down the side of the road and leans in my window and is like, I'm the car you swerved in front of and almost hit, by the way.
How about you go fuck yourself, buddy?
Yeah. Fuck you. We both look at him and we're like, okay, we're fine, thanks.
Yeah.
The car is totaled, thanks.
Yeah, fuck.
What do you... I can't even wipe my ass with that.
Yeah.
And then we're like, what the fuck? And I try to open my door and like the door wouldn't even open.
Yeah.
Everything's fucked. So we climb out the window. We both get out. We get up to the top of the road. Someone's called like the ambulance and all that stuff. And we're like, we're fine. Nothing's like, we're good. It's fine. There were fragments on this tree of at least 3 different other color paints from other cars. Apparently this tree has saved lives.
Oh,
because 5 meters into the bush is a cliff.
Oh, shit.
Apparently this tree is like a lot of people slide out at this same spot.
Okay.
And that tree stops them from going any further.
Oh, Jesus.
That's fucked.
How many do you think anyone's missed that tree and just
Probably.
Oh, that's fucked.
But like if it was a foot forward, Andy would be dead.
Yeah.
Like it hit the metal bar at the back of the front window.
Jesus.
Like wild. But for that guy to be like, oh, it's the car you almost hit. Bro.
Fucking time and place, dickhead.
We're okay, thank you.
Yeah, thanks for asking.
No thanks. Like
some people.
So how's that?
That's crazy.
That's fucking wild.
I think
Andy's a loose
trying to kill
unit.
you.
I think so.
They're taking themselves out in the same process.
Together or not at all, bitch. How's that?
That's a good one.
For a fucking car ride of a episode.
No wonder you don't drive.
I don't.
I wouldn't touch a
honestly,
fucking
PTSD. I think about it. I get too angry too easily.
Yeah.
I'd follow people home and see if they're taking their groceries in.
They won't though.
Yeah.
They'll get out of the car and walk inside. And you're like, what happened to the groceries? All of a sudden.
Yeah, right. It's just it already spawns inside.
There was one time I was driving when I was on my L's, and I must have been like a few weeks on my L's. I was driving with my mum, who's spacier than I am sometimes. And we went to Macca's. My nephew was in the car. He must have been 15, 14 at the time.
Oh, baby. Oh, a little snot wiper.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Fucking little snot wiper.
No, he wasn't that young. He wasn't that young, but he probably has. And I was driving down like the highway, and we had gotten Macca's at the time, and I was eating nuggets.
Yep. Oh, nuggets.
And I finished, and my mum gave me a napkin to wipe my hand with.
Yeah.
So
Nery.
I've never done it since. But because I guess I wasn't used to driving, I fully let go of the steering wheel and started drying my hands. I look up from the steering wheel. I'm on the incoming lane.
Nery.
And there's a guy in front of me beeping his horn at me. He went full stop. I must have been in a full stop too. And my nephew was asleep. He looked over and went, huh. And he went back to sleep.
Nery.
And I was like, oh shit. And I went back onto the right lane. But yeah, that was probably the most terrifying thing I've been a part of.
When I first got my license the first time, I was so up my own ass back in the day because I was a young gay boy. And I rear-ended a Pajero because I was looking at myself in the mirror. And that was one of 3 times I drove.
Is it the last time?
No.
Oh, okay.
There was more times than that. But, like, that was a bad one.
Did you stop looking at yourself in the mirror so much after that?
No, I can't stand the sight of myself.
Oh.
No, kidding. I love myself. I do drag for a living.
That's true,
Here
yeah.
we are. I literally need to get paid to look at myself, to do the makeup, to do the thing.
That's a fair point.
It's wild.
I'm not a big fan of the mirror, but that's a different story for a different time.
Yeah. I don't think anyone likes the mirror.
Oh, I'm sure there are some people who are like, oh,
But what's the Greek god's name?
Narcissus.
Narcissus.
I didn't know.
Narcissus.
I thought a narcissist was.
Yeah.
Narcissus.
Narcissist.
Narcissus is the name of the.
Yeah. Narcissus is the god. He drowned in a pond looking at his own reflection.
Oh,
Yeah.
kind of like Frodo in Lord of the
Stupid
Rings.
head.
He just. Boink.
Dumb bitch.
I'm sure he's dead for real.
Surely. Remember Elijah Woods?
Who grabbed him out? Was it Samwise?
No, Gollum.
Oh, well.
Yeah. In the bog water.
Yeah. With the dead faces.
Love that. Hot.
That's a good movie.
Sexy.
All right. Well, shall we move on to
Yeah.
three things?
What do you got for me, Nery?
All right.
All right. What do you
So-
got?
What I got for you today is 3 facts, and without even meaning it, they're actually all animal facts.
Fun.
So, did you know that animals experience times different to humans?
Like sloths are in slow motion?
Yeah, well, I guess they're in.
Or koalas are drug addicts?
Well, yeah, that's true too. I don't know about the drug addicts, but well, they are drug addicts. I mean, they what did
They're high on eucalyptus.
eucalyptus? The world around smaller animals, time moves more slowly compared to humans. So, for example, salamanders and lizards experience times more slower than cats and dogs.
Is that why they're so fast?
Yeah, maybe.
Because we're slow?
Yeah. So the perception of time depends on how quickly the brain can process incoming information.
Huh.
So I guess that's why sloths are so fucking slow, like you said. Because they got
So sloths can move fast as well, though. I saw a video of a sloth attacking a guy,
really,
and it was hanging upside down, and it just goes and just got him.
really.
I'm like, they can
Attacked
do
a
that?
guy?
Attacked a guy. Sloths are vicious.
Well, they got those long ass nails.
Yeah, right? Everyone's like, they're their fingers. No, they're gross.
They're gross. I'm not a big sloth guy.
I think they can go on my naughty list of
Yeah.
animals.
To go on the rocket ship to the sun.
Yeah.
I'm not a big sloth guy. You can put them in there.
Yeah.
They're weird looking.
Are they monkeys?
Are they from the monkey family?
Or are they like possums?
Well, while we're waiting for the producer to Google, I will tell you another one. So, there was one time where a chicken lived 18 months. Not a
Without its head.
without its head.
Without its head.
Have you heard that before?
I know that chickens are pretty wild and metal like
yeah.
that. That's hectic.
I was gonna say that doesn't sound like a big thing, but then without its head,
It is. It is
nuts.
I do know this one. I don't know the facts about it, but I did read it, and I'm like, that's fucking disgusting. That's how Chicken Run should have ended.
Just
And her be alive for
18 months.
18 months.
It's over a whole year without your head.
Were they shoving corn down its throat?
I don't know. I didn't read that far
chickens
ahead.
have throats?
They got the neck. They would have a neck. I mean, they would have a throat. You got to digest shit somehow, no?
Sloths are mammals, but they aren't primates or marsupials, though the groups do share some similarities. Koalas, for example, are marsupials that live in trees, eat leaves, and have slow metabolisms. But sloths and koalas developed these traits independently of each other. The two are not closely related.
Okay.
So they're just mammals.
Well, they're just guys, I guess. Thank you, producer.
Thank you.
Wow, sloths are weird.
Yeah, there's a lot of animals out there that are weird.
Yeah.
I can't find any information about the corn thing.
That's fine.
Yeah.
That's odd. 18 months without your head.
Yeah.
Chickens, sloths, okay.
It says because most of the brainstem and the jugular vein were left mostly intact. It does say the majority of cases, a headless chicken dies in a matter of minutes. In the majority of cases, that means there's more.
That's fucked. That's so fucked up.
Yeah. Like, why? Why would you keep it alive? Like, why wouldn't you just put it out of its misery?
Sure, that's even worse. Psychos.
It was in the 1940s, so I'm not surprised.
Well, you've derailed us twice with your wild animals, sloths and chickens. Let's do a 3 for 3.
Okay. So,
Batter up.
this one's a quick one. The world's oldest dog almost reached 30 years old,
Yeah.
which is a long time for a dog.
That's a big lifetime. What breed was it?
I'm not sure it'll tell me, but I can take a look. Australian cattle dog. Bluey. Fuck off.
Oh,
One Australian
Blueyception.
cattle dog, Bluey, survived to the ripe old age of 29 and a half.
Fucking A. Bluey is an icon. Bluey is a legend.
Maybe that's why they
Maybe.
because Bluey's an Australian cattle dog, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But Bluey's a girl. Was
Yeah.
Bluey a girl?
Doesn't say. Just
Yes.
says dog.
Women do live longer than men.
That's true.
That's science.
because they're not as dumb as us.
Stupid. Wild.
Yeah. So that's my 3 facts. Not mind blowing, not super mind blowing this
No,
week.
but they spurred discussion. Sloths,
Look, as long as people can learn
headless
things,
chickens,
headless chickens and a dog.
and a dog.
A dog named Bluey.
Bluey.
Can I
See,
pet that
Bluey
dog?
is a dog. Bluey is a good dog. And
Yeah.
you need to respect Bluey.
True. I've seen bits and pieces of Bluey. It's good shit.
Yeah. Bluey's good.
Have you seen that video of that girl, I think in some fucking Louisiana place, maybe Kentucky or something? There's a bear coming up to her front porch.
Can I pat that dog?
Yeah. Can I pet that dog?
Can I pat that dog?
And the mum's like, no, fuck off. You're like, can I pet that dog? Can I pet that dog? That kid's going to have a ukulele, not a ukulele, a banjo when she grows up.
I love it. Hi, this is my first original song. Can I pat that dog?
Ding, 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 ding. Can I pet that dog?
Can I pat that dog?
Ding,
Can I
ding,
pat that dog? Oh, fierce. She should.
ding.
Should be
Definitely. It'll be a hit.
famous.
She'll get the nostalgia from what she did 15 years before.
Yep. And she'll be like, now I'm re-licensing it.
Yeah.
Or reclaiming it.
Reclaiming Can I Pet That Dog? Do you have your dumb bitch of the week?
I do.
What you got?
But I went first last week, so
Okay.
I'm going to let you go first this week.
Okay, so I don't know if you're going to know this one because it is a sport movie. I don't know how good you are with sport movies.
Give me a chance.
Yeah, of course. But my dumb bitch of the week is Apollo Creed.
From?
Rocky.
Oh, is that the boxer man?
That is the boxer man
Okay.
with Sylvester Stallone.
Yeah, so is your dumb bitch the boxer man?
Well, technically, he's the boxer, yeah. But it's not.
Okay.
So it's not Sylvester Stallone. It's the guy he fights at the end.
Oh, why is he a dumb bitch?
Okay. So he didn't want to fight a southpaw. So a southpaw is a left-handed fighter.
Yeah.
He didn't want to fight a southpaw. Still fights Rocky. I'm sure there's a reason. I can't remember because it's been a while. But at the end of the first movie, start of the second, he says things like, "There ain't gonna be no rematch. There ain't gonna be no rematch." Fights him again and loses. Dumb bitch.
Wait, so is a right paw a slur for a lefty?
No, southpaw.
Yeah.
No, it's just what they're called because I think it's like
southpaw and northpaw? Like
I think it's orthodox. So orthodox is your right hand and southpaw is your left hand.
That's weird.
I don't know why.
Sure. Okay. Boxing's strange. I think... Okay. I don't know. I've never watched Rocky or know anything about it.
So,
but if he had the title and said, I'm not going to do it, and then did it and lost, that's a dumb bitch.
So he doesn't want to... I don't know if he doesn't want to fight a southpaw or his trainer doesn't want him to fight a southpaw because he's never really fought a southpaw before, like a left-handed fighter before.
So, southpaw. Supposedly in late 19th century ballparks, they were laid out so that the pitcher looked in a westerly direction when facing the batter. I'm assuming, it doesn't say here because it's just a little blurb, I'm assuming they're talking about baseball.
Yeah.
The throwing arm of a left-handed pitcher would then be to the south, hence the name southpaw.
Okay.
Well, there you go.
The more you know.
Learn something new every day.
So Apollo Creed is played by Carl Weathers, and Carl Weathers was a legend.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's. That fight needs to happen for the story and Rocky and stuff. But it's such a fucking like. I get maybe be like. I think if I remember correctly, he goes, "Look, if I beat a southpaw, I get more cred and shit."
Yeah.
I mean, it's said better than that, but in the second one, he goes, "There's not going to be a rematch." Like he doesn't technically. He beats him by points.
Yeah.
So Rocky goes the 15 rounds or whatever it is at the time. And then, he says there's not going to be a rematch because you lost. And then he gives him a rematch and then he loses. Stupid ass. Dumb bitch.
Fair. No, that's a good one. That's a good one. I didn't even know the content you're talking about and I agree. If he did that, he's a dumb bitch.
I mean, it's a good movie, but...
And if he doesn't like me saying that, fight me.
He's dead.
Oh.
In movie and in real life.
R.I.P. Condolences. I'm so sorry.
He gets killed by a Russian in the movie.
Oh, okay. Damn. I hope it was more peaceful for you in the real life. Right. So my dumb bitch is a bit obscure this week. It's not specifically a dumb bitch. Look, you could say the main character, but I'm going to say a show in itself is a dumb bitch.
Okay.
Dumb bitch from start to finish. The main character is a dumb bitch. Not Lost. And I had to write it down because there's no way I was going to remember it how it's written.
Okay.
It's called The Woman in the House Across the Street from the Girl in the Window.
I want to see that.
Please do not make me say it a second time. Without spoiling everything at the end of the show, I'm just going to talk about what you witnessed in episode 1 and 2.
Oh, it's a whole show.
It's a whole show,
Okay.
like 8 episodes.
Yeah.
One and done. Open, close. It's Elsa from Frozen.
Oh, yeah, no, I've seen this is what she did after.
Anna, yeah.
This is what she did after
Good Place.
Yes.
Yep. So pretty much opening episode, it establishes that this woman's moved into a new house. She's a single woman. She has some form of agoraphobia and a phobia of rain. Like she hates rain. It freaks her out.
She'd hate these last few weeks here.
Right. So she's moved in and she's like, I'm going to go send the neighbors a casserole. Really like, I don't know. That's a real like suburban housewife.
Yeah, that's real
energy.
American suburban
So
stuff.
she makes a casserole and she's walking it across the road to her across the road neighbor. Like, why not go next door?
Yeah, that's weird.
It's weird, but whatever. She does that and she's halfway across the road and thunder starts and she freaks out, looks at the sky, it rains. She passes out and breaks her casserole dish.
Okay.
And then plot happens.
But she
People are
passes out. She doesn't get hit by lightning or anything.
No, she
Okay.
passes out because she's allergic to the rain,
Yep.
like phobic of the rain.
Yep.
And then she wakes up in her house and her sister's like, you need to stop doing this, blah, blah, blah. Plot about why she's ill or whatever is going on.
Right.
And then second episode, something else happens and she breaks another casserole dish.
Oh my God.
I issue you with this challenge. If you all go away and watch this show, count how many casserole dishes she breaks and get back to me. Because I think she breaks a lot of them. And I don't know if the show is trying to be serious either. There's some really like odd parts that kind of made me laugh that I'm like, am I allowed to laugh at this?
It sounds like it's a comedy though.
It sounds like a comedy, but it's taking itself so seriously. And I think it's like playing on the movie titles of like The End of the Road and like Last House on the Left and The Woman in the Window.
Right.
I think it's just pushing all those together, but it's a fucking odd flavor of cinematography.
Okay.
So I think the whole show, the producers and the main character are my dumb bitch.
Okay. Just yeah, fair enough.
Yeah.
It sounds good. I do want to watch it, but
And plot twists after plot twist.
oh really?
Yeah.
I'd love to know if it's meant to be satire or if it's legit trying to be serious.
Yeah. Like there's big plot points that like are easily spoilable,
Okay.
but definitely watch it.
Okay. I will.
Yeah.
That's a good one. So the whole show and the characters and the producers, just everyone that worked on that show.
Yep.
Is it only one season?
Yeah. Yeah. Like 8 episodes.
Because it happened
open,
a few years ago, did it?
Yeah.
So they would have had a second season by now.
Yeah.
Did they leave it open? Or was
No,
it
it's done. It's open,
okay.
close, it's finished.
It was just a short 8 episode
Yep.
series. Fair enough.
Worth the watch, I guess.
Yeah.
If anything, you'll laugh and they'll be like, am I allowed?
What's happening? Okay, so I guess that wraps up this week of Dumb Bitchery.
Right? Dumb bitchery, wigcraft and bitchery. That's wild. So you all know where you can find us on the socials. And if not, our links are always in the description.
Always.
But for an easier, quicker way to get to us and to give us some of your stories and ideas, we do have an email now.
You sure do.
Yeah.
It is ydbp24@gmail.com.
Yeah.
So it's all the first letters of you dumb bitch.
Podcast.
Thank you.
You dumb bitch podcast.
24. But it's just the first letters, not the whole thing.
Yeah.
Because we don't want you writing for 20 minutes.
Don't be a dumb bitch and write the whole word.
In the subject, just let us know if it's for me, for any
Mandela effects.
for any Mandela effects, or for any like random facts, or if it's for Lucy for any stories you want to share.
Any stupid stuff you want me to read to try and shock Nery and make him sad.
And false names are welcome if you don't want to.
Yeah,
don't
the
want us to
sillier,
reveal.
the sillier, the funnier.
Yeah.
Like the sillier, the better. Make us laugh.
Yeah, because life's so sad. We need something to laugh.
Life is so
So if we
sad.
can laugh
Nery's
at
so
you.
sad of the rain. Oh, that's right. Ugh, don't be like that. It's
No,
fine. But, drive safely.
And with that, bye bye.
Bye.